all the starters. This is how many points they can expect to make. So if we go, for instance, and start, it's like, okay, let's look at do the matchup of that.
Which tab are you on again?
Main.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yep. Cool.
Montana versus
So
San Jose
at
Thrust.
Ren versus Alessandro Serra. They're about even. Cresta is better than Blight. Vincent edges out Lawyer. Brax edges out that, but Barnaby does cream Sterling. So the starting lineup.
That's what he said!
Starting lineup is Montana has a 1-point advantage from the starting lineup. But home court advantage is obviously a big factor, and the fact that, yeah, the team is 4-0.
Yep.
Cream!
Okay, Fannis, I think I get it.
But since the East is a little bit more set, let's actually start filling out our bracket from the East. Queens versus Lorraine.
Yeah, Queens pretty much screws Lorraine. Holy fuck.
And I think Zoe Wilds is wearing the strap on in that case.
Like, the only person who manages to get more points on Lorraine than Queens is Aisha Melbourne, and she only gets 1 point over Stefan Kikovic.
However, look at the number of blocks Kikovic gets compared to Aisha.
Yeah, exactly. So it's so. And
yeah, she'll get 1 more point, but he's going to get twice as many blocks.
And a block for you, and a block for you, and a block for
and
you.
Everybody gets a block.
It's a block.
Still,
Even
we
Barnaby
believe.
gets a block.
Not only that, though Plush Part does get a lot more steals than Newton.
Yeah, but compared to the blocks, yeah, have fun with that. Have fun.
We're going to shock the world.
So we can probably say pretty safe that Queens would beat them. Now let's say if we swap that and say it was Baltimore.
If Lorraine manages to do that well. Yeah, they cream Baltimore too.
They cream Baltimore even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Could we see Tennessee instead of Baltimore? I'm kind of curious.
Tennessee, I don't think we'll get to them when we get that. But yeah, we can see what Tennessee would be.
I want to see this real quick, just because. You never know. Holy gutter balls!
Queens
is
that freaking dominant right now. How they compare against the
do minute women. Do minute women.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I gotta see how the minute.
Oh my god, they even creamed the minute women. What the fuck?
How the is that even correct?
Well, you gotta remember, Queens is probably a very strong starter, whereas Williamsburg has a decent bench. So this is only looking at the starters.
That's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
But that means the Minutemen will very much be heavily reliant on their bench picking up the slack.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think their bench can pick up the slack in a way. So.
And that also depends on Queens putting Adam back as their starter, because currently I don't think he is.
I think he is, actually, last I checked.
Yeah.
Unless they're resting his ass for the playoffs, because they're pretty much in. They don't want to injure their starters.
Oh yeah, he's back as starter. Okay. I just remember last time when I was looking at it, it's like, okay, they had him at the bench one. But yeah, Queens wins that. Okay, next matchup.
Yep.
Say Texas versus whoever, I guess. Or, never mind. Mayors versus...
Yep.
Mayor versus Tallahassee. Ooh, that's...
However,
that's
their
closer,
team record
but...
is fairly even.
Yeah.
And I think they have changed their lineup. So for Tallahassee, have been changing up their lineup a bit.
And if when we talked earlier, if we compare benches against one another, who's got the advantage?
Huntsville has the home court advantage in this case. Now let's try something. Currently, they have Narkissa as their starting shooting guard. Oh, I don't have her height yet.
Yeah, Huntsville creams them. Okay, maybe they don't cream it so hard.
It's still pretty nasty looking.
Although, good luck trying to get that lineup going.
Let's see. They have Tahiri. Okay, let's see how Tahiri does at their starting small forward, if that has any positive effect.
Tahiri Andrea Matsunoro.
Sorry.
Ta. Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference.
So that one probably goes to Huntsville.
Yep. And then we get to the Minute Women and the Spirits.
But to be fair, on the Eastern Conference, the first three are pretty obvious because we were dealing with like a. Oh, actually, this one over on this side to be consistent.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Baltimore.
Good morning, Baltimore. I'm sorry. Every time I hear the name Baltimore, I just think about Hairspray. It's kind of
this
weird.
one is actually a lot more even. However, team record, Williamsburg has Baltimore's number.
Also, Williamsburg has the better bench.
Yeah.
So, have fun, Baltimore.
That's probably why, but yeah, it's...
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that series probably goes to the Minute Women.
Yeah.
I definitely see Queen's Pride probably doing like sweeps for most of their thing.
Yeah, probably. I think, and we could get into this the further into the brackets we get, but I think they're probably the only team that can do any damage to anyone in the Western Conference. So
now let's say if we swap this around, where since it's fifth seed was Tallahassee, so how what does Queens do against Tallahassee? So this might be a case where Tallahassee wants to position themselves to make sure they fight Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Because if they're going against Huntsville, Huntsville creams them. But if they go against the Minutemen,
it's closer.
Whereas, so in this case, since Williamsburg is the higher seed, it might be in Williamsburg's, Tallahassee's best interest. Or actually, no, Williamsburg is the number 2 seed. So yeah, it might be in Tallahassee's best interest to go from 5 to 7 to make sure they go up against Williamsburg because they are much better suited to going up against Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Tennessee and Pittsburgh.
I'm expecting this one to be kind of close, actually.
Ooh, that'd be a good match. Tallahassee and Tennessee looks like.
Yeah, it's about 3 points off.
So this one might actually get to a Game 6, Game 7.
Yeah.
Whereas the first three, it's like, yeah, these are...
They're pretty close.
Williamsburg might get to like a Game 4. Theoretically might good, but their team record says, yeah, Williamsburg should floor Baltimore, considering they've been flooring Baltimore the entire season. Yeah. This one, I think, might get to a Game 6, Game 7.
Yeah, that's my feeling, too.
I agree with that.
Theoretically, Tennessee has the better thing, but Pittsburgh has the better team record. I think this one, what is their home loss records for these two teams? Pittsburgh is way negative. Win about 2/3 of their... Tennessee doesn't care as much if their away is home, but Pittsburgh definitely does. So I think in the end, home court advantage is going to give this to Tennessee.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with that one.
So basically, no surprise, the top 4 go on against each others.
Pretty much, yeah. Unless some
Even though
unforeseen.
theoretically Tallahassee, keep in mind Huntsville is on a slide, Tallahassee is on a surge, so that might upset things. But yeah,
There's definitely going to be some upsets in this playoff run.
now let's go to the Western Conference and look at their round 1.
Wow.
The Howlers and the Thrusts, I think we already saw. The Thrusts get creamed.
I thought it was the Thrust that got creamed.
Well,
oh no, never mind.
they look
lied.
even, except for the fact that Thrust have never beaten Montana.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I'm going to give it still to Montana.
Yeah.
Maybe Montana in 5.
At most, maybe 6, but yeah, the home court advantage and the fact that Thrust have never beaten Montana. One that'll probably might be an upset.
Yeah.
Texas Lone Stars and the Santa Ana Spectrums.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Okay, this might actually be closer than we think.
This one, I don't
This
know.
one
This
might
one
go
is
to a game
very
7.
much of a toss-up, because
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
Adia beats Francois. Marcus beats Scott Parsons. Lee Jin Sung dominates against Catero. Wesley Locks beats that. Adi, but since you're currently running San, let's see how San Ling affects things.
Yeah, we'll see what San does.
Adi will be back by that point.
Adi's technically back, but San's on a
good... Yes, Sid gives the win to the Santa Ana.
Wait, McDyess not on the starter line for Spectrum?
I could put him there. Because like I said, I said this is not necessarily accurate. This is me just, here's who you had on the starter when I did this thing. So let's put McDyess in there. He's their shooting guard, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I said, some of these are not going to be accurate because people have been moving things around. It's like, I'm not going to bother trying to fight this. I'm just going to get this in there.
Yeah. So what does LV McDyess do?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. The edge will definitely go to Santa Ana here, as I thought it would.
However, how does the only thing in Santa
Put
Ana
Adi
doesn't
back in
really
there.
care about home court, but Texas does. So
yeah.
I think this might actually end up going to. What were you about to say, Fredis?
I was going to see if you had Adi back in there, but you do.
Adi's
actually,
already back there.
This is going to be a toss-up. I'm going to still say probably Spectrums in like 7.
Yeah, probably Spectrums.
7 or 6. Try to put Winnipeg instead because we don't know for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's about the same, it looks like.
However, Winnipeg does have a better record against Santa Ana than Texas does.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see.
Of course, this is with Theodore Sampner as their backup. If we move Carbonu as their shooting guard and Danica, let's do that change real quick.
That would probably give it even. Oh, hey, can we clone Eve really fast?
Or Chantel.
Let's see what Chantel does. And
yeah, Chantel gives the win to Santa Ana.
That's what I was saying when I did their thing. It's like, yeah, they might be better off having Eve go to small forward and put.
Could you put Texas back in and swap Brad in for Pietro?
Kaitaro, you mean?
Kaitaro, yep.
Don't confuse it with Pietro, bitch. God damn it.
For the small forward?
Okay. Yeah, small forward. See if that
Bird,
helps.
be nice.
Shut up!
Who's Tess?
Who the fuck is Tess?
It's a lot more
swept
even.